Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. In this video, I want to show why there will be jubilation, street party, and all kinds of expression of joy nationwide if the presidential election victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as announced by INEC, is annulled by the Supreme Court. And to show that there will be no chaos, as Tinubu alleged in his final written statement on the ongoing 2023 Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Because recently, in his final statement or final written address, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, through his lawyer, Wole Olanipekun, said that if the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is annulled as a result of his inability to meet the constitutional requirement of getting 25% of the total votes cast in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, that there will be chaos. This video, I will show you proof that there will be jubilation. And I will give you facts and figures why Nigerians will rejoice that the APC government has been kicked out by the courts. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. One of the people that have responded, or one of the groups and organizations and individuals that have responded to Tinubu's threat of chaos if his election is annulled, was the Labour Party. And the Labour Party did express that, agree that there will be no chaos if Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his victory is upturned by the courts. And I think there was a statement that was released by the publicity secretary of the National Publicity Secretary of Labour Party, Obi, where he told Tinubu that nullification of his election by the tribunal will not cause problem in the country. The party in that statement stressed that there is no way there will be a problem because Tinubu has been sacked by the courts. He said it will not happen. There will be no chaos. But that's the statement of the Labour Party. But in this video, I want to show you the reason why Nigerians will pour out in the streets to celebrate. Already you can see that when the Tinubu was announced the winner of the election, there were no celebrations. There were no celebrations. His election was characterized by apathy of the people. It was like there was a mourning in the whole country. Nobody celebrated. Nobody was happy. It was like a dark cloud hung over Nigeria on March 2nd, when people woke up to learn that INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, has announced Tinubu as the winner of the February 25 presidential election. People were angry. They don't know what to do. It was a combination of frustration, anger, but all those were subdued because Nigerian leaders of the opposition pleaded with Nigerians to mellow down, to allow due process to follow through. Since they say those who did not wish should go to court, let them explore the legal option in expressing their upset, their anger about the whole place. P2B in particular, that has a lot of fanatical followers, had to appeal to the mass of his supporters to take it in their strides and allow him to exploit the legal option. It is therefore preposterous for Tinubu to think, or any of his supporters to think, that there will be chaos if he loses at the court. Already, Tinubu ought to know that he was rejected by a majority of Nigerian voters. Now let us agree without conceding that the result announced by INEC is what it is right now. Tinubu was allocated 8.7 million votes. Atiku was allocated 6.9 million votes. P2B was allocated 6.1 million votes. Rabiu Kwankwaso 1.2 million votes. Now, if you combine the votes of Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Kwankwaso of NNPP, their vote is almost 15 million votes. These are 15 million Nigerians that rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is enough reason for him to know that if he is kicked out, there will be no chaos at all. There will be happiness, there will be joy, expression of joy, unprecedented. There will be a kind of joy that Nigeria has never seen. These 15 million people that voted against Tinubu, assuming that the figure bandied by INEC is actually the true figure for the election. But I don't even want to go there. Just relax. Let me give you the reasons why Nigerians will jubilate that an APC government that have failed woefully in the last 8 years has now finally been kicked out, following its actual rejection by majority of Nigerians. 15 million Nigerians voted against APC in the last presidential election. So that is not a vote of confidence in APC, or something for them to raise their shoulder, thinking that if they are kicked out, there will be chaos. Those 15 million people will be rejoicing, celebrating all over the street, all over the country. Unlike when Aswadi was announced the winner of the election in the middle of the night, the next day, the whole country was in mourning. This time, when the Supreme Court sacks Aswadi Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a result of FCT, his inability to get 25% in FCT, or for other reasons, there will be unprecedented jubilation, celebration, the kind that has never been seen in this country since independence. I'm telling you this as an observer of things in this country. Now let me even go further to tell you more reason why Nigerians will rejoice if the APC administration is kicked out by the courts. Because Nigerians have suffered a loss in the last 8 years. And if you watch this thing on TikTok and it finishes before I run out with it, follow me on YouTube so that you can conclude and watch this video. That's all I can tell you. Because YouTube is basically, Twitter is, what's it called? TikTok, sorry. It's just barely 10 minutes. So follow me on YouTube to watch the whole video. Okay? So that you get the real gist of why Nigerians will rejoice and celebrate if Tinubu is kicked out. Now, when APC administration came to power in 2015, the inflation rate in Nigeria was only 9%. Only 9%, single-digit inflation rate. That's what we have in 2015. Today, inflation in the past 8 years of the APC, inflation is almost 23%. Nigerians can no longer afford the things they took for granted in 2015 before the APC came to power. So those Nigerians that have been denied things they were taken for granted in 2015, they will pour out in the street to celebrate the exit of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Pumping champagne, drinking kunu, whatever they have, to thank God that at last, the troublers of Nigeria, the oppressors of Nigeria, who took inflation rate from 9% under PDP to 23% under the APC. When the APC took over government in 2015, naira to the dollar was 197 naira to the dollar. 197 naira to the dollar was what the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Buhari, and all of them, what they made on the ground in 2015 was 197 naira to the dollar. Today, under the APC, what you have is 820 naira to the dollar. As a result of this, in a country that is import dependent, virtually everything is imported, cost of goods and services have skyrocketed. And many Nigerians can no longer afford the things they took for granted in 2014, 2015, 2013, 2012. These Nigerians who have suffered under this condition, they will pour out in the street to celebrate the end of APC. There will be rejoicing, there will be joy, unprecedented, and there will be no chaos. It will be orderly celebration all over the nation, the kind Nigeria has never seen. When APC took over government in 2015, a bag of rice, 50 kg, was being sold at 8,700 naira. Today, you can't touch this bag of rice without spending between 30 to 40,000, higher than the minimum wage of the country. The minimum wage is 30,000 naira. And that 30,000 naira, many state governments are not paying it. So the minimum wage under the APC cannot even buy a bag of rice, cannot pay for a bag of rice. So people are dying of hunger and starvation, malnutrition, killing Nigerians in their thousands. So these are the people, these suffering Nigerians, who will pour out in the street to celebrate the end of Tinubu and the APC administration. There will be no chaos, there will be joy, unprecedented, the kind that Nigeria has never seen. When the APC government came to power, unemployment rate in Nigeria was 9.9%. These figures I'm giving you, you can go and fact check them. You can go and fact check them so that you know that we're not just railing out figures we don't know about. It was 9.9% unemployment rate. Today, 2023, under the APC, in the past 8 years, unemployment rate in Nigeria is 41%. 41%. The highest unemployment rate anywhere in the world. Quote me. So the level of unemployment under the APC, caused by the APC mismanagement of the economy, to the level that Nigeria had about three recessions, almost three recessions. In fact, what we are passing through now is a recession, but they're not even talking about that as a recession. These people officially led Nigeria to two recessions. And right now, what we are expressing in the country right now, with the level of stress in the economy right now, is another recession. Nigerians are suffering like never before. And these Nigerians will pour out in the street to celebrate. If, as Bola Ahmed Tinubu's election is annulled by the appeal court and by the Supreme Court, there will be celebrations unprecedented, the kind the world has never seen in Nigeria. There will be no chaos. Who will do the chaos? The hungry Nigerians that have been suffering under the APC for the past 8 years. They are the ones that will go and do chaos for what? Because of small stipends that they will give them? No. They will see that that their freedom has finally come. So there will be no chaos. There will be jubilation. There will be rejoicing all over the country. In 2015, poverty rates, 2015, that's before the APC came to power. 2015, poverty rate in Nigeria was 16% in Southwest, 28% in Southeast, 45% in Northwest, 50% in Northeast. Today, under the APC, Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world. Poverty capital of the world. Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world under the APC. And then when you kick the APC out, based on the law, on the FCT, on the all other alleged infraction, including the forfeiture of $460,000, alleged certificate forgery, and so many other things, alleged infractions, there will be so much rejoicing in the country. Because those who turn Nigeria, a very prosperous country, a very promising country, to the poverty capital of the world, that they have finally been shown the way out, there will be rejoicing, there will be celebration, there will be nothing like mourning, there will be nothing like regretting that APC is gone, or that there will be chaos, because it means that the sufferers of Nigerians have finally been shown the way out. So there will be no chaos. Instead, there will be peace. There will be joy. There will be street parties. There will be enjoyment. There will be hope. Hope alive. Hope alive. Hope alive. Thank God for hope. That is what you will see all over the country. People will be celebrating in churches and mosques that at last change has come to Nigeria. A new Nigeria is possible. So there will be nothing like anybody going to the streets to protest that Aswad was sacked by the Supreme Court or by the appeal court. It will not happen at all. It will not happen. Even by their rented crowd, they can't be able to do it and succeed, even if they try. Because there will be so much joy in the country that the few of their supporters who had collected money will have to join in the party to celebrate the new Nigeria. There will be no chaos. There will be no war. There will be peace, the kind Nigeria has never seen. And don't forget that about 133 million Nigerians, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, have multidimensional poverty. That happened under the APC administration. Poverty increased to the level never seen before. These poor Nigerians, these poor Nigerians, 133 million that became poor under the APC, they will pour out in the street to celebrate the end of the APC. There will be joy as never seen before on the streets and homes of Nigerians. There will be no chaos, the type that Tinubu and his lawyers are imagining that will happen if Tinubu is sacked because he could not get 25% of the votes cast in Abuja. When Tinubu, the APC came to power in 2015, a liter of fuel was sold at 145 naira. Today, as I'm talking to you, a liter of fuel is selling at 700 naira in some places. Some places selling more than 700 naira. Some places selling 600 and something naira. It depends on where you are. So Nigerians are suffering. These suffering Nigerians who used to buy fuel 145 naira per liter, they will pour out in the street to celebrate the exit of the APC, and that's why Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If the court, in its wisdom, sacked him because he could not get 25% of the total votes cast in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, there will be no chaos, there will be joy, there will be celebration, the kind Nigeria has never seen, the kind the world has never seen. I tell you that for free. There will be no chaos. Between 2009 and 2015, let us look at insecurity now. Between 2009 and 2015, under the PDP, Boko Haram has caused the killing of over 35,000 Nigerians. 35,000 Nigerians were killed under the PDP. And the PDP was one of the reasons why Nigerians sacked PDP, was because they say PDP could not provide security, that the APC should take over. After all, Buhari is a general. He will know how to handle it. But sadly, under the APC, between 2015 and 2023, according to a figure by a United States agency, which has been published in several newspapers, you can go and Google it, under President Muhammadu Buhari, 63,111 persons were killed under Buhari and the APC administration. That is unprecedented. That is unprecedented. Killings all over the place. And Nigerians were angry. And are still angry about these killings. So people who are against all these killings of Nigerians, from Maiduguri, northeast to northwest to north central to Borno, from Borno to Plateau, Plateau to Benue, Benue to Taraba, Taraba to Adamawa, Nigeria has become a killing field under the APC. Nigeria has become a killing field. When APC came to power in 2015, killings was restricted by Boko Haram in the northeast. Today, killing has become a nationwide thing. That is why the figure you saw, this figure was being tabulated by an American agency under the United States government. You can go and Google it. It's already published in several newspapers, the Punch newspaper, the Vanguard newspaper, it's everywhere. Just Google it. 63, just type in your Google right now as I'm talking to you. 63,101 persons killed under Buhari. You see it, you pump up. With this kind of killing field, killing all over the country. And Nigerians want this killing to stop so that farmers can go to work. Right now, there are several communities that have been sacked from Kaduna to Niger, Niger to Benue, Benue to Taraba, Taraba to Nasarawa, Nasarawa to Borno, Borno to even Castina, the hometown of the former president. There are about 9 local governments directly under the control of bandits. And you think that people that brought this upon Nigeria, when they are kicked out by the court, there will be chaos. No, there will be no chaos. There will be joy, unprecedented, the kind this country has never seen. There will be no war. There will be no chaos. It is joy that at last peace has come to Nigeria. One of the things that the APC said that they will do when they come to power was that they will fight corruption. But if you go and check the figures from 2015, when they came in, to 2023, go and check corruption perception index, corruption perception index as compiled by Transparency International. You will see that Nigeria has become more corrupt between 2015 and 2023. Nigeria is the second most corrupt country in West Africa under the APC. Right now, Nigeria is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. In doubt, go Google it. Go to Transparency International website now and type Nigeria's corruption index. Okay, Nigeria's corruption rating by Transparency International. It will pop up. You see that Nigeria, the Buhari administration, the APC administration is the most corrupt administration since independence. The most corrupt administration since 1999. Go and check Transparency International reports on corruption in Nigeria. But they are the ones that make much noise about corruption. So they have corrupted the system and corrupted the country. That is why nothing is virtually working. Nigeria has been locked down by corruption, and Nigerians know it. Many people know that they cannot get any job. There are many graduates who cannot get job in Nigeria because of corruption. There are so many rotten things going on in government establishment in the last 8 years. And you tell me that the APC government that perpetrated this heinous corruption, that if they are kicked out by a court because they failed to get 25% in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, there will be chaos. There will be no chaos. There will be joy. There will be celebration. There will be rejoicing. There will be happiness. There will be joy in every home, in every sitting room, in every street in Nigeria, that at last this country is on the path to get it right. Okay? In terms of the money we wasted in tourism, medical tourism, between 2015 and 2023, Nigeria was spending 576 billion on medical tourism yearly. Much of it spent on APC leaders who are always going abroad to treat themselves at the expense of the taxpayers. All these and more are clear evidence that if the Supreme Court, the appeal court, the Supreme Court decide to kick out Tinubu and the APC because Tinubu could not get 25% of the vote cast in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, there will be no chaos as APC and Tinubu want the judges to think. No, there will be joy, unprecedented. There will be celebration. There will be street parties. There will be joy. There will be happiness. There will be singing and dancing in the streets everywhere. Because at last, Nigeria has an opportunity to get it right. It means that a new Nigeria is possible because the troublers of Nigeria have been kicked out because they failed to meet the constitutional requirements. There will be no chaos. I tell you that for free. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. God bless you and yours.